So in this video I'll be sharing 5 different kids tiffin box recipes, super healthy, delicious and instant recipes that can be made in minutes and are perfect for the morning hit schedule time. So try these recipes, your kids will love the flavors and I have tried my best to give a perfect combination for tiffin. Stay tuned for the entire video, you will love the flavors and the combinations. Hey guys, I'm Subhankari and I welcome you all to my channel So's Food Corner English. I hope you all are doing great in your lives. If you are new to my page, do subscribe to my page and do not forget to tap the bell button. Thank you all for loving my channel so much and liking my videos so much. Let's begin with this awesome 5 series recipes. So first I'll be making instant Sooji dosa roll, something very different and very unique. So for that I'll be taking here Sooji or Semolina 1 cup. These are the fine granule semolina. If you have the regular one you can always blend them, but fine granule works better for this recipe. So in a bowl I'll be adding 1 cup of Sooji and half a cup of curd. It's normal regular curd of home. This goes in, and now I have taken total here 1.5 cup of water. Some I'll add at this time and remaining I'll be adding later. So I have added around half cup or little more amount of water. Give it a mix and this Sooji or semolina will soak the goodness of this curd. Rest it for around 20 minutes. And after 20 minutes there will be a nice batter that will be perfect for making the instant dosa rolls. So this is how the batter is looking. It has absorbed the curd. Now remaining amount of water I'll add. Actually the water consistency depends upon the quality of a semolina. So it should have a pouring consistency, neither too thick nor thin, perfectly as we make dosas. To this I'll be adding some amount of salt and I'll be adding 1 sachet full and some water 1 to 2 tablespoons to activate the Give it a mix and this is ready to be used. Make sure you prepare other ingredients before adding so that we can use it instantly. So to make dosas, first I'll grease the pan and then I'll add some water so that the temperature is to be maintained, and then I'll pour 1 ladle full of this batter. You can see the consistency. It's exactly how we make the normal dosas, and eventually I'll spread it, and we spread it very softly, very smoothly, because we have soaked the semolina and curd and that has formed a nice consistency. Just spread it as we spread the normal dosa, and to this I'll be adding few more ingredients. The temperature is medium at this stage. I'll apply some oil. Chopped onion goes around 1 tablespoon, some carrot 1 tablespoon, capsicum and grated beetroot, and 1 cube of processed cheese I have taken. This I'll grate it. Kids love cheese, even everybody loves cheese. It's one of my personal favorites. And I'll sprinkle, you can sprinkle some paprika or red chili powder. And meanwhile it has been around 2 to 3 minutes on medium flame, and the dosa has left the sides, and it's time to just make rolls out of it this way. Start from one end and end it on the other side, and nicely I'll just cut it into small sizes so that it can fit perfectly to our tiffin boxes. So this is it. You can see how lovely it's looking, and this is ready to be served in the tiffin box. So here is it goes, and again you can if you have a large tiffin box you can divide it into 2 parts, but I have here divided into 4 parts that it can be easily accessible to kids and it's comfortably to eat in bite-sized pieces. So let's make it more beautiful and attractive. I have added some grated beetroot and some cheese goes on top of it, and as this recipe is full of veggies I'll be adding some cream biscuit, chocolate cream biscuit and some chips so that kids can have it very easily. So try this combo. Your kids will eat all the veggies without any fuss. Now my second recipe is potato capsicum wraps, very healthy and very tasty. So for this recipe I'll be heating 2 tablespoons of cooking oil in a pan, and once heated I'll be adding 1 large size onions, and I have here some boiled, peeled and cubed potatoes. This goes in around 2 medium sized potatoes. Some salt I have added, and the size of onions little bit larger, same as size of this boiled potatoes that I have cut. And after sauteing for 3 to 4 minutes, ginger I will be adding half inch and green chili 1 to 2. You can avoid green chili entirely if it doesn't suit your purpose. And here I have some dry spices, red chili powder, turmeric powder, cumin powder and some chaat powder, used in very less quantity as it's a tiffin box recipe. 1 capsicum goes diced and 1 tomato I have used diced. Give everything a nice mix on medium flame, and now I'll be adding a little more amount of salt. As we have added chaat powder, just be extra careful while you are adding salt. And now add 1 to 2 tablespoons of water. Cover it on low flame and leave it for around 4 to 5 minutes. And in this 4 to 5 minutes the water will create vapor and everything will be nicely moist and done. It will take just around 5 to 6 minutes for making this stir fry for our rolls or wraps. So it's ready. And for the wraps, I'll be using whole wheat flour atta around 2 cup, 2 pinch of salt and water I'll be adding to knead this to a soft dough, exactly as we make Indian flatbread or rotis. It will take around 3 to 4 minutes to knead 2 cups of atta, and once it's done I'll be adding half teaspoon of oil and again I'll knead so that this can be made extra smooth. And after I have kneaded it nicely, you can see the consistency. I'll just cover it and keep it for 10 minutes. Actually, you can first knead the dough and then prepare the stuffing. So after 10 minutes, my dough is ready so that we can make wraps out of it. The same dough I'll be using to make the tacos, instant tacos. So here I'll squeeze out little bit large size of dough ball and I'll just press it between my palms to make it smooth. And again I'll start rolling it. Before I'll sprinkle some dry flour and I'll just roll it to a nice thin wrap, a big size of roti that we normally make in our homes in this way. Eventually I'll roll it and this goes in a medium heated pan. I'll wait till one side starts to bubble and then I'll flip it up. And now I'll cook the other side for more 10 to 15 seconds and then I'll apply some cooking oil in very less amount, spread it uniformly and now increase the flame, flip the roti and apply some more oil on the other side, and this wrap is now ready. Press it gently on sides. This should have a soft texture, not crunchy texture, because we need to just roll it. So after 1 to 2 minutes it's done. Remove from flame and I'll place it on a nice board. And mayonnaise goes around 1 tablespoon. It's favorite among all the kiddos. So spread it using a butter knife. Make sure you don't spread this mayonnaise at the sides. Leave some space. And now this stuffing goes in. Lovely potato, capsicum, tomato, tangy flavor stuffing. Just make sure the stuffing should be cooled before adding to this wrap, because mayonnaise we have added, so it's better we use this stuffing when it's cold. And now I'll fold it very gently and press it in this way so that the stuffing can be nicely set in between these wraps, and roll it. And this is done. Healthy whole wheat potato capsicum wraps. It's just taste heavenly. So here I have cut it into half and see how beautiful color, how lovely it's looking. And this goes in the lunch box or tiffin box. And to complete this tiffin box, I'll press some fruits, and here I am using some chia seeds to increase the nutritional value of this tiffin box. How lovely it's looking, and entirely packed with nutrients. Your kids will love the flavor. The third recipe for the day is stuffed besan toast or gram flour toast, a very different recipe. So here I have taken 1 cup of besan or gram flour, and this goes in a bowl. And to this I'll be adding salt, turmeric powder, half a teaspoon I'll add. Don't use excess turmeric powder for this recipe. Black cumin or kala jeera 1/4 teaspoon, some baking soda 1 pinch, just 1 pinch is perfect. And some chopped curry leaves I have added. Really I have chopped them into very thin slices. And 3/4 cup of water I'll be adding little by little. Initially I'll be adding half a cup. Give it a mix so that we can make this lump free. And once I have mixed it properly, then I'll be adding the rest amount. Basically it should have a nice thin consistency, and this much amount of water is left from 1 cup of water. So the batter is ready, and in a bowl I'll be adding some veggies to make the stuffing. Some onions I've added, some capsicum, tomatoes goes in, and some grated ginger and green chili that goes in. Green chili if you want you can also avoid, and kids favorite tomato ketchup I'll be adding 2 to 3 tablespoons. Give it a mix, and this stuffing is ready. This is a very different recipe, so I have shared this recipe. You can throw in some cheese, some paneer, again it depends upon your taste. And here I have taken some bread slices. You can take the white ones or brown ones. Just trim the edges in this way, because we'll be stuffing this with the veggie stuffing that we had made. And so I have trimmed the edges in this way. You can always use these edges to make the breadcrumbs. Now I'll roll these bread pieces using a roller that we normally use to make rotis. Very carefully I'll just roll it so that this can be flattened, and I'll divide this into 2 portions in this way. And then it's time to stuff this bread pieces with the stuffing we had made. Place the stuffing in between, apply some water on sides, and place the other bread slice on top of it. So it's completely depends upon the size of your tiffin. If you want you can also keep the bread intact and stuff it, but I prefer this way. And now carefully just press these edges. You can apply some water as per the requirement. Do not apply extra water, and this will be eventually sealed because the sides will get softened. Press it gently and it's done. So now let's prepare this toast. I have used oil, cooking oil, heat the pan on medium flame, and the batter that we had made, this goes, the bread piece goes inside the batter. You can see the consistency, and on the tawa to nicely fry it till it becomes golden brown. Add some oil, and as regular toast we make besan stuffing toast, flip it over after few seconds. So this recipe will be loved by everybody. It has a nice nutritional value because of the veggies, and once both sides turn golden brown and crunchy, remove from flame and it's ready to be packed in the tiffin box. So here goes my stuffed besan toast. We can see the color. So it's done. Now I'll be adding some fruits. So here I have taken oranges. You can use any fruits of your choice. So to these oranges I'll be adding some dry fruits, some walnuts I've added, and some cashews goes in. So this is how my tiffin box looks, perfect and delicious. Next my recipe goes, it's instant chili paneer tacos. So to make the stuffing, first I have heated around 2 tablespoons of oil, and to it I will be adding 1 medium sized onion sliced, some ginger, some garlic, ginger around 1/4 teaspoon, and some garlic. I can also avoid some green chilies if you want, and some amount of salt. Toss everything for around 1 to 2 minutes, and after 1 to 2 minutes I will be adding some paneer to this because we are making chili paneer tacos. So paneer I will be using on 150 grams. So for this recipe 150 gram of paneer, nicely 4 to 6 tacos can be made. And some capsicum I have used, around 1 medium size of capsicum I have sliced, some tomato, and now on high flame just toss everything for around 4 to 5 minutes, and after 4 to 5 minutes I will be adding some tomato sauce, some chili sauce, soya sauce, and give it a mix. All these sauces will give a nice consistency to this stir fry, and you can see the color, it has instantly changed because of the sauces. And to finish it off, I'll be adding 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper powder. Give it a mix. How can we know the perfect time to switch off the flame? Basically the sauces will evaporate and the base will be dry. At this time switch off the flame, and the stuffing is ready. Let it cool down, and meanwhile I have taken the same dough that we had used for the wraps. Squeeze out a medium sized dough ball and start rolling it in this shape. So basically I'll be making tacos. So for that I'll be adding first some oil, around 1/2 teaspoon of oil, and I'll sprinkle some whole wheat flour atta and spread it evenly and start making folds from one end from down to up. In this way we'll be making a lachha paratha. From that we'll be making our tacos. So here I will make folds, and as we have added the oil and whole wheat flour, it will be nicely binded together, and in this way roll to a nice cylindrical shape and tuck in the edges, press it gently, and now I'll be rolling it out. You can see how lovely it's looking. So just roll it out. Basically don't make it too thin. This folds will open up beautifully once when we toast it. So this is done. One taco base is ready, and it's made completely from atta or whole wheat flour. So it's ready, and now this goes on top of a pan, and it should be mediumly heated. So 2 I'll be making. So from this recipe the amount that I've used, around this size 5 to 6 tacos can be made. So here I have flipped the tacos, and on medium flame I'll be allowing both sides to be slowly cooked, and one side will be a little bit more cooked and the other side will be less cooked. The side which is nicely cooked, on to that side I'll be adding our stuffing, and once I've added our stuffing I'll place some cheese slices in this way, and now I'll fold these tacos using the spatula. So here carefully I'll fold these tacos in this way. That's why I had said the side which is perfectly cooked, on that side I'll add the stuffing, because the other side will be now cooked. Once we have added the stuffing, apply some oil, little bit amount of oil, and let the outer surface cook nicely. It should have a nice golden color, and after 2 to 3 minutes on medium flame you can see the color. This is what I was talking about. So the outer surface, outer layer was little bit undercooked, and this is the time it will be perfectly cooked, and this is looking so lovely. So my tacos are done here, stuffed with veggies, cheese with great nutritional value, ready to be served in the tiffin box. So here just wait till it cools down a little bit, and then this goes in the tiffin box. And to complete this tiffin box recipe I'll be adding some fruits. I have used here grapes. So this is how this combination looks. You will love the flavors. And my final recipe for this video is toasted banana sandwich, one of the easiest and tastiest sandwich. So for this recipe I'll be using some amount of butter, very little bit amount of butter, and 1 tablespoon of oil. Wait till it starts to melt. And here I have used 1 ripe banana. I have cut it into pieces, and I'll wait till one side of this banana is nicely caramelized. This plays an important role. The sweetness of this banana, the sugars of this banana will caramelize, and after once it's caramelized, it has got a beautiful color, flip it up, and now just make some space. This butter, basically this flavored oil and butter combination, I'll be using to toast the bread. 2 slices of bread I'll toast it in this way, and on medium flame I'll toast it, and then place this nicely caramelized soft bananas on this bread. And if you want, you can drizzle some honey, and here I've added some chopped nuts and cinnamon powder 2 pinch. I'll sprinkle it, and then I'll place the other bread slice, and now I'll flip it, press gently, and this will be nicely sandwiched the banana. And this is ready, packed with nutrients, banana, nuts, and as I said, you can sprinkle some honey and cinnamon powder. That works wonders. I had just cut this into 4 parts, and because this is also nicely accessible and bite-sized pieces, is very comfortable to eat. This goes in the tiffin box, and to complete this tiffin box I'll be using some seasonal fruit. For this recipe I have used here some mangoes and some flavored cream biscuits, some orange cream biscuits and chocolate cream biscuit. So this is how my final recipe looks. So here today I have shared with you 5 beautiful recipes. You can change or alter these recipes, and these are one of the new recipes that I've used same ingredients made in different way. I really hope you would like today's video, because I have put in lots of effort to trim and to make these recipes. And if you have loved this video, do give it a thumbs up, share with your family and friends. Do not forget to subscribe to my page. You can also follow Su's Food Corner English on Instagram and Facebook. See you in next video. Till then, stay safe, love life, and happy fooding.